beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of hashtag Tea Time Tips. It's your girl, Gradalove, Gradalove. You know me, or you don't, but it's cool. You'll get to know me. I'm back with another episode 10 of Tea Time Tips. And this week is basically to find your purpose and follow it. It sounds way simpler than it is, but it's simple if we make it simple, basically. I think about animals. When I came up with this, I was thinking about animals. Like, for example, a lion. He rules the jungle, right? Although my favorite animal is the lioness, because I feel like she really rules the jungle. She just kind of gives the man the ego, the male lion, like, I give you the ego, but really I'm taking care of stuff, and if you make a wrong decision, I'm gonna take care of that too, because lioness is boss up. Anyway, the lion runs the jungle. He walks it like he talks it, and I think that we need to do the same. Like, we need to be out here walking it like we talk it. If you call yourself a poet or you call yourself a public speaker, you need to be out there doing it. Okay? I got to the point where I started to feel the pressure of my purpose, and it started speaking very loud to me. It was like, you need to pursue it. Okay? It's not going to just sit here and wait for you to get your act together. So, that was when I just started putting myself out there. I started going to open mics, and then features came from it. I started talking about a book I wanted to do, and then resources came from it. So when you start following that, everything gets kind of laid into your path, and it's like you have to follow it. And as I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself, because I know sometimes I get honey. But sometimes I tend to get discouraged, and I'm like, is it really going to be worth all the effort? But then I have to realize that this is bigger than me. I have a value to provide to the universe and to the world. I have been put here for a reason. If you would have heard my birth story, you would understand I wasn't supposed to be here. And if I was going to be here, I wasn't supposed to be here in this form. I was supposed to be deformed and everything else. But nonetheless, I have made it to prosperity, and I believe. So, whatever your purpose is, whether you have discovered it or not, do not feel pressure if you have not discovered your purpose and what you're passionate about. Take your time. You got time, obviously. Some people don't turn up on their true career until 60. So, you got time. But once you find your purpose, you got to follow that. Because I tried to run away from it. I tried to replace it with other majors or jobs. And I was like, I should have been chasing that all along. So once you refocus and you find it, follow it and trust yourself. So, it has been another episode of hashtag Tea Time Tips with your girl, Gradalove. Thank you for listening. Thank you for loving. Thank you for sending energy. Thank you. Yeah, so I will see you next week for another episode of hashtag Tea Time Tips. Have a beautiful week. Bye.